All right, guys, what is going on? And welcome back to the Walking Trade. Now, we jumped in, we checked this out for the first time the other day, and it is honestly a really good mix between a zombie survival game and a, store simulator. And it's themed very well. There's actually a lot more combat in the game than I thought, and I haven't even like unlocked guns or anything. I did just get a crossbow at the end of last stream that is really, really good. But it seemed like you guys enjoyed the first episode of this, so here we are jumping into another one. So again, if you guys want to see more of this, just continue doing what you guys are doing. Smash the like button, drop comments. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, and we'll keep it going for you guys. As long as you are watching it, we will be playing it. So yeah, we're gonna get in here. I am now running 2 employees, or 3 employees, I think. Yeah, we had. Oh, that was we had somebody working the counter. Oh yeah, we got this raid rumor that's gonna happen in one day. So that's gonna be 3 employees. So we got somebody working the counter, and then we have 2 people on loot runs right now for the community. Yo, Fred, what's up, brother, man? I hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, I haven't actually watched all of Peaky Blinders yet. My wife is absolutely in love with the show, and has watched it and even the movie. I have not, unfortunately. All right, let me see. Can I get this on here? Yep, there we go. So they were able to find 2 bottles of wine, which these are actually pretty expensive. Now that we have these boxes, because before you get the boxes, your customers can literally only buy one thing at a time. Ooh, did I already have this? I think we already have the antibiotic. Ooh, yeah, I think I already had that one. But yeah, your customers can literally only buy one item at a time. How the hell did that get up there? And once you get the boxes, yeah, they can go ahead and buy a ton. It's freaking nice. So that's all good. I just want to make sure we're gonna have to start loading up our the shelves a little bit more. I just want 1 box though, dude. How do I just grab 1 box? There we go. I know, yeah. Tim sent me a picture earlier. Our boy Tim had his baby. All right, yeah, so we're good on this. Just want to get these shelves stocked up because we got nothing, guys. A whole lot of nothing. All right, so that's it. Really? I was wondering if we should sell this other pipe now that we don't need them. Oh shit, you could sell non-weapon stuff on the weapon rack? Okay. That works for me. Okay, so we're good to go. We got some shit on the shelves. Let me actually get this cranked up. Okay, I got the volume good for you guys. All right, so we'll get the shop open, and then we're going to send both of these. We got to figure out where we want to do our loot runs today. So we unlocked a few new spots last stream. Let's see here. Yeah, we unlocked the hospital here, and we unlocked the supermarket. So I think we'll send one of them to the supermarket, because I would really like to get, maybe we'll send both of them to the supermarket. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll sign both of our looters to the supermarket. You repeat your last job, and then I think we'll double up on the supermarket because I really want to get these dual shelving units. All right, thank you. All right, so we're good to go. Let's get the shop open. The cool thing is now I mainly just run security. My employees do the rest. We are going to kind of go out and we'll check and see if we got any new loot. But open for biz. Oh, is Ryan here with us today? I want Ryan to tell me in the chat right now if he thinks he should be back to being permabanned after leaving that dumbass comment earlier, thinking that I wouldn't know it was him that sent it. It wasn't that bad, so you ain't gotta like permaban him instantly. I want to hear what he has to say. I'm gonna drop this down. Nah, it wasn't a bad comment. It wasn't a bad comment. I was just busting his balls, though. And my streams are always family friendly, dude. Right, chat? Always family friendly. Oh, nice. Got some painkillers there. Sometimes, honestly, like, there'll be some viewers that are like, oh, yeah, you know, me and my daughter and my son are sitting down watching your streams, and I'm like, oh, God. Oh, God. I hope I didn't say anything ridiculous. All right, nice. So, guys, we're actually able to get a pretty good stockpile here. Look at that. Nice. Got some cloth out here. All right, Robin's back. First load. Good. Might have some zombies coming in here in a sec. All right, she's got the first load, or her first load. So they're both going out for their second run. We got some beer and lots of canned food. Come on, get in there. Yo, it's actually kind of ridiculous to keep up with early game, guys. I'm telling you, you get to a point where you have so much crap that I didn't even know what to do with it all. And now it's like, I barely feel like I have enough stuff to make it through the day. But we're making good money now. We're already up over 1,000. So I have to craft 10. You know what we're gonna do is I might actually get some, because we do got to craft 4 more things. So we can now make our own homemade antibiotics. I can make, we can make bandages, guys. So maybe that's what I should be doing instead. Is making some bandages. Grab some beer. Beer. Cloth. Damn, I sold all that fucking cloth already? I just put it out. Yeah, they're wiping my store out, guys. We're literally gonna have nothing here. Oh, she's putting the boxes back. When did she start doing that? She didn't do that last episode because that was annoying, dude. Bannerlord 2? We played Bannerlord. What Bannerlord did we play there, guys? The I don't remember. But we just played a Bannerlord recently on the channel. It was pretty fun. Yo, yeah, all of our stuff is gone, dude. That's wild. All right, we'll let it go, dude. Oh. We're gonna have zombies all day today. Now we got a shit ton coming in. Why is there product all over the floor? Oh, because he didn't have enough to pay for it, did he? I'm gonna get it cleaned up, lady. Don't worry, Jesus. Yeah, it was a pretty chill day, and then, yeah, today we got hit pretty hard with zombies, but I'm gonna do up some more bandages here. A couple more doors that won't open till later. Okay. We've got another zombie coming in. Woohoo! So, we'll loot up their bodies and get all that cleaned up here in a minute. Actually, we might wait until the morning. I gotta get this one out. It's a hot dog suit zombie. Yeah, we got a raid rumor. We haven't had a raid yet. We have never had one of those, so I don't really know what to expect. But it does say 3 to 5 waves, so I'm like, dude, are we gonna have to, like, are we gonna have some 7 days to die type shit happening right now? Like, what is gonna happen? So it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. We got zombies. Shit. Damn. All right, get out. Shit, we gotta close it down, guys. We gotta close it down. Damn, 57 batteries though. Let's go, dude. All right, I'm gonna have to go through all of this in the morning. I don't want to mess around with it tonight while these... Yeah, nighttime is a little sketch when it comes to the zombies. So we'll sleep. We'll do it. Take care of it in the morning. Oh, fuck, the raid. Shit. Okay. We got bandages here. I don't know how this is going to go. We got a crossbow. Damn. All right. Well, we're about to figure it out right now. Missed a super chat? Yo, Pepper, thank you so much for the super chat. You should check out the Arc mod. Yeah. So I have not got into it yet. I looked at it a little bit, and it did look cool. It did look cool. I definitely am consider checking that out for sure. Yeah. It was brought to my attention the other day. All right. So we got like 2 minutes before the wave starts. So let me see if we can get organized at least. Hoping that we have enough corpses after this raid to like get some pretty good shit. You know what I mean? Send a home. Oh, the staff is here. Yeah, good call on that. Yo, go home. Yeah, we don't want them to get their noodles slurped. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm going to leave this closed. The only thing I'm worried, can I jump out? Yeah, okay, we can. Eee, okay. Is that already broke? Or can I not? Okay. So come on, let me repair this shit. That bro just got his gummies. The fuck are those? They're like some kind of special infected. Oh! Oh, that was nice! Not nice in the fact that it could almost killed me, but... Yo, this is kind of crazy, dude. Holy fuck, that's a big guy. So what do we do with the large bones? I don't even want to talk about it, dude. I don't even want to talk about it. Got a lot of bones from this one. These raids. I don't know what they do though specifically. We got a lot of loot to go through for sure. Most of the zombies just drop bones though. Bones and metal make daggers. All right, we'll have to check that out once I get these in here. Cause yeah, if we could craft those into something to sell, that'd be nice. Cause yeah, we're able to get quite a few of these bones. All right. Yeah, we got a whole freaking pile of them. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, let's see what the zombie had, actually. Let's clear up this real quick. Some cloth. A little bit of plastic.
Mom's chasing me.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I ran.
I don't know. I had high hopes that this raid was going to turn into just buckets of loot. And damn, 351 batteries on that dude's corpse. That's crazy. Just alone, guys, that was kind of worth it. That alone was kind of worth it. So these bones look like they're throwables. Yeah, that was good money, guys. That was really, really good money. Love you, babe. All right, let's see what this zombie had. All right, so we did end up with a fair bit of cloth. I'm not sure how many beers we have left. All right, let's see what we got from our loot runs. Oh, hell yes, we got one of those shelving units. Bam. Let's go. All right. Yeah, so I was hoping we would have got one of those, and we actually got one. We also got, a bunch of moldy bread. That can be used to make antibiotics. I forgot what the other ingredient we needed. It was moldy bread and something else. I'll figure it out here in a sec. Let's see what else we got. Canned food and more wine. It might have been wine and moldy bread, actually. Let me see. Yeah, it was. It was wine and moldy bread. Damn. Okay. So let me get this stuff together here. I'm getting fancy with it now, guys. I'm getting real fancy. We're going to try to organize a little bit. You know what I mean? We try to organize a little bit. Try to get it looking nice and fancy. Stop being such a bitch, bro. So I did end up with these painkillers too. Okay, I need both of those. Oh yeah, we need some cloth. So it's like you can just take the materials that you find, guys, and just craft or just sell it as is. You can. But then obviously taking these things and crafting them into more high-end items obviously pays out real nice. So we're going to do these. We can't change prices, yeah. We'll have to kind of see. Nice, got a new crafting. Once we get everything organized here, we'll come up with some good prices. Because now we do want to kind of slow down the sale of items because we're selling shit super quick now, and I can't keep enough stock on my shelves. All right, really not that much shit, damn. All right, let me see what we got here. So I can do another craft of bandages. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got to do now. Is just we got to raise the price of things because it's just too hard to keep up with the demand. Seriously. All right, so now you can do homemade antibiotics. These we're gonna make sure are nice and expensive. They're 75. The only thing about crafting the daggers is at the moment I don't have the recipe for it. So I don't know if it's something I have to unlock in the skill tree. I'm going to go check as soon as we're done with this, but I think you have to unlock it in the skill tree. It says fix the collapsed bridge by obtaining the required resources. Yeah. So that's the next mission we got to do. All right. So now we got these antibiotics. Whew. It's looking nice, chat. It's looking nice. Let me see. I don't know if can I do another craft? We can. Perfect. Yeah, you get 3 per craft. It definitely adds up. Now we're getting a bunch of levels too. Shelves are starting to come together. I would like some more beers for selling or for crafting some more bandages. Another bone here. Yeah, we got to figure out what to do with these bones. So we do still have a bit of extra crafting stuff here. We don't have enough beers to make any more bandages. So let's go into the crafting menu. All right. So, yep, here is the metal scrap and bone for the bone dagger. Wrench blade, spiky bat. Oh, shit, look at these weapons, dude. Modded nail gun, flamethrower, saw launcher. Okay, so they got some pretty cool weapons here. What is this here? Spike wall. Unlock the ability to craft spike wall defense item. That would probably be nice for those damn base sieges. They even have turrets and shit that you can unlock for base sieges. Barbed wire. Craft arrows. That goes down into ammo. So I am going to do this dagger. Let's do this. And what is this for? A pallet. The ability to craft pallet that can stack many of the same items. Ooh. Those are kind of expensive, though. 12 planks is kind of wild. We can actually get to the point where you can craft shelves and you can craft an extra register. Also, these slate crates are the upgrades to boxes. I actually never made any of these storage crates yet either. Yeah, so let me see. I got the dagger. I don't have very much metal. I think I only had a couple pieces. I was selling it like, yeah, we got 2 pieces of metal here. We'll throw that shit right there. 2 metal, 2 bones. Get these bone daggers going. Obtain enough saw blades to fix the shredder. All right, so we got those. 2 of them bad boys. Get these stored over here. All right, that's all I could do, though. I don't have enough. Actually, you know what? We could sell this extra crossbow. No reason to keep 2, right? Sell that. Yeah, we'll sell that. Yeah, we're going to adjust prices here before we open the store up for the day. I just want to make sure that everything is in place and that we got everything looted. Nice. Okay, we got some stuff to loot out there. Yeah, we'll get the workers back. Yeah, the day is paused right now. The day is paused because the store is closed. It's one of the cool things is you can actually like pause the day by closing the store, and it allows you to kind of just move around freely. You don't have to be in like a super rush or anything like that. Pauses time. So that's pretty damn nice. Whoa, I thought that was moldy bread. I was like, fuck, that's a lot of bread. It's just leaves. Oh. Okay, that was not bad. Got a baseball bat. Bunch of canned food. I'll come back out for that. Give the crossbow to one of the employees. Do they need ammo, though, is the only other thing that I got to try to figure out. What else is in there? Oh, it's a bone. So I might have to load them up with arrows. Oh, they just need the weapon? Okay, that's not too bad. Should we give it to them? You think that'd be a bit... Might be a pretty big upgrade, I guess. Yeah, I guess the money's not a huge deal, seeing as we're doing pretty well on money right now. I just want to walk around the shop real quick, see if we... have right there. Whoop. Crowbar. Nice. Getting some pretty good shit today, guys. Painkillers. Climb the ladder. I checked up here before. There's nothing up here. nothing here. Yeah, I felt like we found a bunch of beer bottles up there last time. There was a bag that had a bunch of beer bottles in it. But ever since that, I haven't, every time we go by, I mean, granted, I haven't checked, so that's probably on me. All right, let's do this. So, we'll call our people back. I don't even know if I can, though, because we sent them home for the day. So can we cancel job? Oh, yeah, cancel being sent home for the day. They should come into work here in a sec, and then we'll equip one of them with the crossbow. Yep, here they come. And let's check these prices, too. So, item details. So right now we're selling these for 15 batteries. The estimated value is 15 batteries. So we're going to bring that up to 21. There it is. All right. Painkillers, 75. Bring those up to 92, right? That's a good 20% buff, or 20%. Antibiotics, 125. You know, we're going to charge, we'll charge 30% on these, 30%, because we really want to, we need to slow down the sales, okay? Let me see. These are worth 4, so we're going to charge 8. 8 a can. We're out here giving out, you know, we're giving out bargain deals, Chad. We got to 25 on those. 20%. We'll charge 20%. Yeah, just a little 20% on each item, Chad. That's not too bad, right? Stop doing this, bro. Boom, boom, little 20%. I don't even know if 20% is enough. Like these bandages here, charge 30%. Canned food, 30%. Tape, we'll get that up to 10, yeah. Boom. These daggers, 20? Bro, hell no. We need at least over 30, dude. Come on, bro. Crossbow. How much is this worth, though? 200? Dang, I don't know, Chad. We could sell that for good money. But I'll give it to one of my employees. Crowbar. It's got to be at least 30, 35. Yeah, at least 35. Baseball bat, 100. We'll go 125. 130. We're going to go 30% on that. Yeah. All right. So it looks good, guys. Prices look good. Let's grab this. We're going to give it to... Which one of you? Yep, it was her. Barbara. Here you go, Barbara. Let me get that stick. Boom. All right, so I want to see... We're going to send him over to hospital. She's going to work. And then we're going to put her at... I'm going to send her shopping for me. So I need more metal scraps. He's got 5 in stock, too. So we'll grab all those. Taped pipes. We could get the recipe for the nail bomb too. That's a little expensive though. All right, let's grab these planks. Grab the planks and We should be good. Probably should grab some nails too. I think we need nails to build some storage chests. So we'll buy all of his nails. All right, there we go. Thank you. All right, let's get the rest of the day going. It's a good day. Oh, I didn't check my upgrades too. I had more points to spend. The thing is, I didn't know what else I wanted to spend. We could do a nailed baseball bat. That's actually something we could craft. Crafting time reduced by 25%. That's a cleaner. Increase sale of food and medicine items by 25%. Hell yeah, we're selling a lot of medicine right now, so that's good. Increase projectile weapon slot by 1. Or we can get some heals. Reload faster. Sprint speed. I'm going to get the reload, especially with the crossbow. It's probably a pretty huge buff. Increase melee weapon damage by 20% is huge. Damn, where the customers at, bro? The fuck? All right. We'll see how sales go at our current percentage. Ever played No More Room in Hell 2? I have not. What? How am I scamming? No. I'm not scamming, guys. This is the apocalypse, okay? You just... It is what it is. You know? Fallout 76 got a new campaign update. How significant is it? I usually don't make it a point to, like, rush in and check out something, especially if it's only, like... Damn, that dude's got a $200 crossbow on his back. Especially if it's only, like, a, No way on what? What did he say? Yo, he bought mad shit. Like in the apocalypse, you gotta do what you gotta do. George with the 45, bro. How you doing tonight, man? We got some cloth there. Our 2 looters are back. So our stocks are holding pretty tight. We are making some sales. Obviously a lot slower, which was the goal. I wanted to slow down our sale prices. We were just blowing out everything we had. But seriously, George, I hope you're having a good night tonight, brother. Ooh, got 3.
Yay! Woo-hoo!
Get deep. We get real deep. I'm going to shut down a store, though, once this customer's done. Got a lot of bodies that we can loot up, obviously. Yeah, we gotta get some sleep. Come on, finish shopping, dude. I guess if you have security, you could just keep the store open all throughout the night. You have people here to defend. All right, bro, I gotta shut it down. I'm sorry, dude. You gotta go. I'll get those bodies cleaned up in the morning. It's inspired by the fall. You know what's crazy? I have not watched the new Fallout season either. Was it good? Was it pretty decent? So we made 600 today, guys. We made 600 today. Rep is getting up super high. Store's doing good. We're doing really, really good on reputation right now. Everything. All right, let's get this. Get these bodies checked out. Get all this gear squared away. I watched season 1, yeah, and it was great. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I just haven't had time to get caught up on season 2 yet. Season 2 is in New Vegas? Seriously? That's sick. Okay, so we got a decent bit of stuff here. George, man, I appreciate you. Hey, bro, I appreciate you doing the gifted membership, man. Whoever receives that gifted, welcome to the fam. Seriously, bro, I appreciate you, man. All right, let's get these. Let's get all this shit picked up. Nice. Got a little bit more metal, which is good. That means we can craft up another dagger. I don't even know if we sold one yet. Another metal here, too. That's 2 daggers. Oh, we got those. It's like I wouldn't sell all these rags, especially because we need rags for crafting bandages, but until we get beer, which is not just, it's not like one doesn't just get beer, you know what I mean? I don't want to just keep stacking it up for right now. We'll just sell what we can. Okay, let me see what we got. Who knows? They might have pulled some more beer out of the loot locations. Yo, Chris, thank you for the membership, brother. Thank you so much for the re-up on the membership. How you doing tonight, dude? Woo, hell yeah. Okay. There we go. And that's all my stuff I ordered. Got it. We did get a bunch more metal, too, on that. So we got some cloth here. This can go into the back. Got some more bandages here. We can throw those right onto the shelves. So that loot run was good. Yeah, they did a really good job hitting that hospital, getting all these bandages. And then all these planks. I believe we needed planks for a few things. Shelves, obviously, and I believe spears too. We needed the planks for. Yeah, we're gonna be able to do like 5 daggers, I think. Yeah, we sold both of those daggers. Damn, those daggers sold quick too. You would have thought at the price I had them that they would have been a bit harder to move. All right, just got to grab a few more. Throw these nails over here. Yeah, guys, the main reason why I started late today is Crane's dad, he owns a sewer company in my area, and he came over and got our sewer fixed today, guys. So after a year of living here, that nightmare of a sewer is finally fixed. It was bad, guys. I'm talking, they ended up digging up the pipe and had to replace about an 8-foot section of just solid roots. That was crazy.
This is mine.
Oh,
I'm just kidding, Dad. This is yours.
appreciate it, bro.
Are you done?
Can you go grab that little A1?
Yeah.
Thanks, dude. Yeah. My boy! Crane, I appreciate you and the fam, dude. Yeah, finally got fixed. It's like, he had to dig a lot. Yeah, it was a way bigger job than we thought initially. Yeah, because it was supposed to just kind of dig a spot, cut the pipe, put in a clean out. That was the original plan. And then, ended up having to replace a huge portion of the pipe. No, but seriously, guys, if you live in the upstate New York area and you need some sewer work done, you'll let me know. Because he solved a mystery that they have not been able to fix in this house for almost 40 years, guys. Probably, that had to, like, when I tell you that's been a problem for a long time, it's been a problem for a long time. And there he is, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Do they come to Canada? I don't know. I'd have to ask. No, it was awesome. Like it was so good. I hung out there all day, and it got done though. It was freaking awesome. And guys, what I tell you, thank you so much. Hey, listen, Papa Collectibles, you know you don't gotta do no super chat, man. You've saved my life today. Guys, when I tell you these roots, you wouldn't even believe what he pulled out of there. Like, so it was a clay tile pipe. Obviously the house is old. It was a clay tile pipe that we're out of space actually. That they like joined together with like some kind of like concrete pipe, and right where there was a clean out already on the property, got buried, did not know. So like he was digging, I don't even know how he spotted it. He was like digging and then like found the clean out. Yeah, there was already a clean out on the property. We did not know that it was completely buried, probably almost a foot under the ground. Yeah. It was wild. It was a wild day, but yeah, it got done good. It got done. It was awesome. I'm super, super happy. Yeah, it was bad. All right, so where are we gonna have him go today? We're gonna have him do. Yeah, we'll have him run. We're actually gonna have him. You know what? We'll have them both run supermarket. But Crane, he said that he wanted to get you to come over here so he could collect. I told him I was just gonna give him a box and just let him take it all at this point. But he said he needed you here to do the shopping for him. $50%. You know what? For the old man, for the old man, I would do 60% market. Or you could just have it all. You could just have it all. We're gonna double up on supermarket. All right, we're good to go. Y'all ready for this? I'm hoping that we can make some good profits today. I mean, I don't want to get bent over, but I also can't explain to him how much I like. I could tell him all day that I appreciate what he did, and I don't think he'll ever understand. Like, I've lived in this house for a year, guys, and every night I have to walk downstairs. I got to open up this pit every single night before I go to bed, and I got to look into this pit and see if it's filling up with fucking shit water every day. That has been my life for a year now. 365 days. We moved into this house, well, now over a year. We moved into this house April 17th last year, and I've had to check that pit every single day if it's filling up with shit water and backing up on me. And there's been moments where it was backing up, and I'm stressing and trying to figure out, and it's like, to now not have to do that, to be like, I don't even know how I'm gonna get out of it was like routine. You know what I mean? It was like routine. So now it's like, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know how I'm gonna like. Want a vacation home in the Catskills? Ooh, we got the exotic dude here. I'll probably still end up checking out a habit. The Catskills are nice. They're not that great, though. There's certain parts of them I'm not a huge fan of. Yo, I was thinking about buying one of these AKs. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Just for shits and giggles. How much are these worth? What's so the estimated? Yo, he actually has a good price on these. So estimated value is actually 1,000, and I could buy them off him for 750. You know, we'll get 2 of them. Fuck it. I'm gonna gain weight. I'm gonna get complacent and fat, not having to make that trek anymore. Oh damn! All the daggers are selling. Go, chat. We gotta raise the price on these or something. Why are they selling so fast? No, we gotta raise them up, bro. No, it's too much. All right, I got 2 AKs. We're gonna sell these for a stupid amount of money. I would keep one, but so we're gonna sell these for We'll just call them 1,500 even. Yo, I was like, why are the people throwing shit around my store? What is it? So I mean, the Finger Lakes are nowhere. Yeah, the Catskills and the Finger Lakes are in two completely different areas of New York. The Catskills are like all the way on one side. The Finger Lakes are literally all the way on the other side. It kind of depends on what you're looking for, really. Damn, bro, what the fuck move? I wouldn't go to any of them, dude, honestly. Yeah, like if anybody wanted a vacation home, do not buy one in New York, dude. You can only come to it for like 2 months out the year. Oh shit, we got a whiskey. Think there's a zombie coming. George, is that in California, bro? I've never in a million years, dude, would I move to California. I'd vacation Cali, bro, but I could never live in that state, bro. I hate New York's gun laws, bro, and y'all gun laws are worse than ours. That and it's too expensive, bro. Way too expensive. Like, my house in California would probably cost $20 million. No bullshit. It'd probably cost $20 million. Fuck, it might even be like 30 million, dude. I don't even know. I couldn't even begin to guess how much my house would cost in California. It's too fucking expensive in that damn state, man. Florida, Texas, or Tennessee. Hey, those are 3 really good states right there. But oh, yo, what the hell? Why is this shit all on my floor, bro? You see what I'm saying? What I got to deal with, Jet? Customers just throwing shit. Ask Sony for a free Saros key. Yeah, it's not. I don't even know how you ask Sony anything. I want to clean this damn floor up. But no, today's a good day, guys. It's a freaking amazing day. It's beautiful outside. The sewer's freaking fixed. It's just, I'll be able to go to sleep happy, relaxed. Yeah, the thing about it, prisoner, is I try to tell people all the time, like, early access to games is not really about how big your channel is. It's really just whoever's like, because what they do is they'll like cold email people. Generally, what they do is they'll like look up, they'll just like Google search channels that play those type of games, like Returnal or whatever. So they'll try to find channels that kind of like specialize in those games, and then they'll cold email a bunch of creators who play those type of games that they think, you know, will kind of work out for their. All right, we can end this for tonight. Work out for their game, and then what ended up happening is when I probably just don't fit their profile. You know, when they look up my channel probably is more of like a zombie survival, you know, focus channel. So I wouldn't even register on their list for that game. But yeah, that's kind of how it works. They have like programs and shit that like hunt down channels. That or they just go after the real big guys. Dude, we made $4,700. $4,700. Damn. We sold both AKs, that's why. Sold both of them AKs. Sold almost all the antibiotics. All right, so we got to get this all cleaned up here. Oh, baseball bat. So, oh, I see. So when people come in to sell stuff, my cashier will just keep it here on the desk tracking. Yeah, we got lots of stuff that they pulled out loot wise. Let's get these zombies cleaned up. Did pretty well, guys. Well, the annoying part is, Paul, like when you go to grab the zombies, you have to fight with either grabbing them or searching them. So I just search them real quick. We probably could just search them all and then run them all. There is I could switch one of my people over to cleanup. The only thing I'm worried about though is when you put them on cleanup, they like clean up everything, and you have to like designate certain items on the ground to not be cleaned up by them. That's why I didn't really want to dick around with that, because I was gonna have them run and clean up just to get the corpses. But I actually have a bonus. When I throw away 5 corpses, I get like an XP boost or something like that. Yep. And as long as the corpses aren't like piled up in front of the store, it doesn't really matter. Because like the customers, they'll see them and they kind of like, oh shit, you know. So as long as you're like keeping the front of the store relatively clean, you should be fine. But we got a lot of resources that we got to go through here. Okay, so as you can see, the whole ground is just covered in stuff. Got some bunch of gunpowder, a lot of cloth. All right. So that can go there, so we can make some more daggers. These can go out here. So the thing is, we've been getting tons of cloth, but we don't have any beer. Yeah, like hardly any beer. I'm hoping that they pulled some out of the. I'm hoping that they pulled some out of the grocery store this time. So I would like to make some more bandages. All right, we're good. Yeah, prisoner, I've tried that over years, man. I've emailed companies, you know, like, hey, you think I can get access to, dude, like 99% of the time, they don't even answer you. Yeah, they don't even respond. It is what it is. I don't really care that much. You know what I mean? I got so much, like, I don't rely on early access for like any games really. You know what I mean? Especially games like that. Like whether I play that game early or whether I play it, you know, other metal here, the day it comes out, it really doesn't matter. And I didn't even know if I was going to play that game anyways. It looked cool, but it definitely wasn't something that was like, oh, I need to jump on this right away. All right, let's get these crafted. Do I like turn? I've never played Pillars of Eternity. I'm not huge on turn-based games, but Humanity, what's going on? All right. I think I'm going to raise the price on these blades a little more because these things are selling like hotcakes. There we go. Okay. Yeah, those blades have been selling real good. I guess we could keep the pipe out here too. So what is the price on this? We're going to raise the pipe up to 20. Yeah. And then these daggers, like I said, we're going to bump these up. So estimated value, damn, we got those almost double the price and they're still selling. So we'll raise those up a little more. We want to get them to the point where people stop buying them really, and then we lower it just a little bit. Okay, so we're good there. We still got to all the rest of this crap here to open. And there's loot in the trunk out there. I could see it. So we got, nice, got some beer. Perfect. Grab this. Hell yes, guys. That's what I'm, so I told you guys, I was hoping that we'd get a good beer run. And that's exactly what we got. So now we'll be able to make a buttload of bandages. Hell yes, that is what's up. Oh yeah, damn, I didn't even realize how much money we had yet. And we're sitting at 6K. What are the wooden spears worth? We'd have to check the price on those. All right, let's get all this open. So we got some cans there. And another whiskey. Yeah. So I put that other whiskey up for sale. And I think it sold like really quick. So we're going to throw the whiskey up there. The wine is going to go in the back because I think I have a little bit more moldy bread. Or did we run out of moldy bread? Nope, I got a moldy right there. So we're gonna make some more antibiotics and these cans loaded up. George, thank you so damn much, brother, for the gifted, man. Seriously, I appreciate you, bro. All right. And then that is it. Yep. Let's go out and check these. I told you to do it earlier, but I literally told you that was going to happen. It was vibing like that was gonna happen, especially with the sale and everything. That's why I was like, just screw the $200 and just order it. Working on that. How much is a buttload? I don't know. We would have to come together with that like on a community level, because obviously like a few is 2, right? So if a few is 2, what would you guys classify as a buttload? I'd say if you're going for a buttload, I'd have to say at least 15. Probably like 15. Oh, a few is 3, yeah, a couple is 2, yeah, whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean. I appreciate, yeah. So a buttload is like 15. Ooh, this big, yeah, this actually was crazy. 2 crowbars ain't bad. Take the tape, obviously. Okay, so we'll come back and grab this tape. Those not bad with those crowbars. I'm actually gonna increase the price of the crowbars too. Yeah, you could send the employees out. Well, they won't do runs until I start the day. So they'll like leave, but the timer doesn't start until I start the actual work day. Yeah, it's. Yo, can you place stuff on the bottom? Oh, you can place stuff on the bottom. Haven't even been using my shelf all the way, dude. That's annoying. Yeah, so right now the clock's frozen. Time's literally just... But it gives you infinite time to kind of go around and do what you need to do. So you're not racing against the clock. Yeah, a lot of these simulator type games like this, you want to take like the more... Like even the video store, TCG card shop, you take all the time when the clock freezes night and stuff like that to do all the very, very time consuming shit. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be playing The Forest 3. Yeah, for sure. I mean, The Forest 2 is like my favorite game. One of my favorite survival games, so definitely going to be playing that one. Throw this over here right now. Okay, so we got that. Let's go ahead and get everybody assigned. Oh, let me change the prices. Crowbars. Sell those for like right around 50. Baseball bat we raised. Knives we raised. Bandages. Yep. And daggers. Okay, here we go. I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, dude, I was supposed to craft something. Well, yeah, when I say favorite, like the Sons of the Forest was one of my favorite survival games ever made. I think it's damn near perfection. In like a true pure survival game aspect. There's a lot of things that the game doesn't do as well as other games, but you know, when you compare it to other games in the genre, I think it's easily one of the best. The only thing I wish Sons had more was a little bit more replayability. Because it's definitely not the most replayable game. Yo, I'm just busting right now with freaking bandages. There we go. Okay, so that's all full up. I do have 2 more, so I can get 1 more bandage. I think that bandage I'm just going to keep for myself, though. Okay, so we got that. Now let's do the antibiotics. Am I playing Dread Out? I don't know what that is. Somebody else brought that up yesterday. I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of that. Okay, so that's all out there. Was there anything else I was trying to craft? I don't think I got more metal, right? We already got the daggers. Yeah, daggers already done. That's all good. Bandage prices. What were the prices on these? We'll actually go a little heavier. We're going to go like 24. Okay. So that's good. Yep. Resources are good. We could try out some spears. What is the price on these things? Does it say estimated value is only 10, but you wait. Do you get 24? Hold on. Stackable but weak. So I wonder if is a full stack of 24 10? So we can do a spiky bat too. Estimated value is 150 on those. Hold on, chat. I think I have 2 bats. Yes. Yo, yeah, I got nails and I got bats. We can charge over 200 for these bats now because I'm charging 134. Baseline without nails, we're going 134. So with nails, baseline, they're worth 150. Oh, we're definitely, hell yeah. So let's get some nailed bats. There we go. Yeah. We'll be able to charge probably close. Probably two. I'm gonna charge 200 for them. Shit. Okay, and then okay, so let's see the price on these. Yeah, see 150. So we'll go 220. That's a good markup. Make a little bit of profit on that. All right, we're good to go. Let's get our employees set for the day. So, I really need to get these guys leveling up their security so we can start. I need people who are good at fighting. So we're going to have him run security for the day. Okay. I'll have him running for security for today. You're going to work the register and you will, let me see. Might send her out to buy some stuff for us. So they got a rebar club in stock for 150, but the estimated value is 150. So we could just buy this outright and then mark it up and try to make a little bit on it. Yeah, we'll buy one of those. We'll try to, we could probably squeeze 220, 240 out of that. I got more bones here, so we're gonna we'll grab all those. And Sam's gonna be in the boys, really? And Castiel, get out. Damn, dude, they got a whole supernatural reunion happening. All right, that'll be a good run there, price wise. So we'll have him run that, and then when she gets back, we'll send her out to go looting. Probably in the supermarket, or no, you know, might actually have her go out to the gun store. I want I don't know, guys. Nah, you know, I might send her out to the exit tunnel. Yeah, it's a cheap tunnel too. All right, let's get this going. All right, run security for me, bro. So now that they're running security, Chad, we could just kind of fucking... I want to see how the shop runs with us kind of just... Yeah, I'm paying my security guard, Chad. He better do his job. Where'd the shoe go? Get the makeshift bows from the exotic trader. Great markup. I tried to break the boxes next to the bench. These ones didn't break. Whatever, dude. So what do we need for this? Oh, we can't do anything with that yet. Just trying to see what else. Oh, yeah, the shredder here. We need to find the blades, but I haven't found depleted generator. Provide the generator with some gas via the build menu. So we need 4 gas cans in order to get that generator going. We haven't looted. We probably got to go hit a different part of the map. But in order to do that, we got to repair the bridge. So I got to buy more planks and shit. We need more copper and rope. We got to pull this off the... Yep. Okay. All right. So now we know what we got to keep, guys. So we got to stop selling copper, rope, and nails. Yeah, we need to keep all the rest of these nails that we got. Get that bridge fixed. So I'm going to send old girl back over. When she gets back, I'm going to send her back over. She's back right now. To buy the rest of that wood. Okay, I need you to go on another run for me. Thank you. I need you to buy all of this. And all of these. Oh, there was more stuff down here too. I didn't even see it. Low grade flooring. What is this? Decorate floors with selection of low grade quality floors. Decorate walls with low grade quality paint. I'll buy that. There we go. Let's see how security does. Dang, security's on it, bro. Security's on it, dude. All right, that's nice, dude. That's nice. Oh, we're gonna mark up this rebar. So I just bought this. Figured we can get a nice markup on that. That's 150. We'll go 245 on that. Yo, security is on it, dude. We got some more metal here so we can get some more daggers done. Oh, no. Did I need metal for the... I didn't need metal for the bridge, right? No, I think it was the copper pipes. Hey, Richard, the stream's been going good, dude. All right, dude. Yeah, we don't even gotta worry about the zombies. Look at him. Look at him. That's what I'm. That's nice. Worth the pay, man. Because we paid him a lot. Yeah, the freaking security. You gotta pay up for that shit. And metal, nice. The little dude's proving his worth right now, that's for damn sure. Alright. Damn, I should be able to do up a bunch of these freaking daggers now. Yeah, we got a buttload load of... No, not... That sounds weird. We're not going to say that. All right, Barbara's back. Let's go make sure we're managing her proper. Yeah, I do want to shank the fuck out of these zombies. All right, Barbara, real quick. I need you to go and do a run at the... Yep, right there. Okay. I'm trying to get it cleaned up right now, lady. Relax. I gave him the best melee weapon I have, which is the knife. But I might better give him a spike bat, but I don't know if we already sold... Yeah, oh, we already sold them. Yeah, those moved quick, dude. Those moved quick. Those moved quick indeed. Damn. Okay. What's going on? So I gotta figure out how to use this paint. Damn, bitch, just do the fucking box. Yeah, I'm wondering if with security we could just kind of run the store a little later into the night. We'll see how it goes. So I don't want them to get killed, obviously. All right, so we got to get all this wood together so we can repair the bridge in town. But it's definitely pretty peaceful, man. Yeah, I just get to focus on the store now. Obviously, yeah. I wonder. So those dudes would help with the base sieges too, right? If we get sieged. I don't know why I did it by myself. I also didn't think they would be that effective. The AI. Woohoo! Yeah, bro's out there working right now, Che. He's out here working, dude. She went on that loot run and got 1 rope, which is decent because we actually need rope for the bridge. I mean, 1 though. Where'd you get that? Oh, mommy made it. Oh, you made it?
Yeah, I made the ice cream cone.
Oh, you were gonna work on a game? Yeah, so I was looking at trying to do my own game. It's a lot of work though, man. Yeah, it is a ridiculous amount of work.
Yay!
Especially without having any experience in it, like whatsoever. It is not an easy task by any means. So I'm trying. I tried messing around with it. Yeah, making video games is not as easy as like even building a map in a video game or building a building in a video game. It's not like when you play one of these survival games. Just kind of get some woods, put a wall here, put a wall there. It's so much different because you got to make sure like the meshes are on the planes, and yeah, it's definitely a lot of work, man. And I just don't have time to learn game development like that right now. Okay, so we're gonna trying to see how he holds up. Okay, he is getting a little overwhelmed. So we can kind of run the store at night if both me and him are running security, but we got a lot of bodies out here. Oh, oh. Okay, it just forced us to end the day right there. Jesus. All right. So, yeah, let's get our... Yeah, we were tired. I didn't know it was just going to force you to pass out. Take me out for humanity too, dude. I don't know if you want me, man. I'm pretty useless, dude. I jumped into Unreal 5, man. I played around with it a little bit. I was watching some videos trying to learn like blueprints and things like that. I don't know C++ either. Like, I don't know any of that shit, dude. I know how to play video games. That's about it. So I tried jumping in and messing with it a little bit, and I had some really cool ideas for a game, but yeah, like. Doing that shit, and that's what I challenge anybody who sits there and says, even the worst games, guys. I'm talking like Kong, bro, or Gollum, or Walking Dead Destinies, right? Like these games, bro. I challenge you to try to make a game even half as good as Walking Dead Destinies. Like that game is dog shit, but it's still better than any game any of us could ever make, bro. That shit is crazy. It's actually kind of crazy how. Like how hard it is to make even shitty games. it's wild, bro. Like, and that's the thing. A lot of people, oh, this game is dog shit, and it's like, but we realistically, like, you could not do better because I can't do better, and I tried. I'm talking. Even if you have free assets, like, because people always shit on like paid assets. Bro, I bet even if I gave you every asset, you still couldn't do it. Your game would still be trash. Like, it's no joke, dude. Yeah, that shit is the real deal. $500 a day just to play Walking Dead Destinies for an entire year? Nah, bro. My blood would be boiling and I'd lose my mind. My adrenaline would pump too much and my blood would boil too much and I would die. All right, we're good. Okay, so that is all organized. We did have, oh no, hold on. We did have a little bit in the back here that we could sort through. So I'm going to craft up the rest of these blades because we got tons of stuff for blades. Cloth is looking nice. Gunpowder, we'll throw that in the front. Let me see, do I have any cloth out here? I do. I'm going to take all this cloth off the shelf. And we're going to make bandages out of these because we got tons of beer. So I could try to give my security guy the crossbow that my other chick has. I don't know if that's going to really make a difference. He was doing work with the knife. He really was. So I don't know if it's, I don't even feel like he was bad to the point where I need to worry about upgrading him. The only thing is he did get a little overwhelmed at night when like 3 to 4 zombies were showing up at a time. Okay, so that looks good. Yeah, we don't really have any bandages left. Yo, look at how empty our fucking store is right now. That's crazy. All right, let me see if we can get lucky and find some loot out here because we're gonna need it. We're damn near dry. Nice. Okay, we got some food. And a baseball bat. We can nail that. Yeah, that will sell for a good bit. Love to get into voice acting. Yeah, it's hard though, man, because you actually got to pay for your cert. I forgot the name of the certificate, but you have to get it because when I went to Undead Labs, I was talking to Brent and them guys about like voice acting. I was like, oh, you know, just shits and giggles, like, you know, like if I wanted to voice act in State of Decay 3, right? Just to kind of get an idea, bro, that, yeah, you got to have like, there's like a voice acting union that absolutely like does not fuck around, dude. Like they don't play. And you have to be like, you have to have like certificates and everything. Or they will absolutely shit all over you. All right, so we're gonna do a nailed bat. We'll throw this out front. $500 a day is $130K a year for 5. Yeah, that's good ass money, but I wouldn't lose my sanity over it. That's crazy work. But then you got to remember 130K, then you got to pay taxes, which 130,000, you're probably like the 24 to 26% of that's got to go to taxes. And then you got to take YouTube's 30% out of there. So, because, yeah, if you make $500 a day, YouTube's taking 30% of that off the top. Taxes are taking another 30%, or, you know, close to 30%. Generally, how I like to, like, financially plan out my expenses and stuff like that is almost half of what I make is not mine. That, you know, one half goes to YouTube, the other half, or, you know, a half of it goes to YouTube and the government. So yeah, if you're making 130K, really, you're probably making like 65, like actual money in your pocket that like take home. Doing this, at least. I don't know about like other jobs or how that pays. But yeah, doing this, your take home would probably be like 65. All right, we got some beers and nails. Yeah, that's it right there. The SAG. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. the union there, but they're very, very strict on like voice acting stuff. Like, there's no joke. Okay, so we're good here. What is this? Yeah, so all of these will just go in the back room. Okay, that's good. Let's get to crafting. I'll just leave this back here. So we're gonna start with the knives. Keep these knives going. That's crazy. What's the point of having a 130K job then? Exactly, bro. Yeah, well, you got to remember, generally, if you have a regular job, you only have to pay taxes. Yeah, so if you make 130K a year, you pay taxes normally, because you got to remember, the only obstacle I have is YouTube's 30%. So right off the top, YouTube takes 30% of what I make. Normal jobs, you don't have to worry about that. You know what I mean? Like, you have your pay, and your pay is what it is. Then you just got to pay taxes. So yeah, generally if you make 130K minus your taxes, you're probably still walking away with almost $100,000 a year. But in today's economy, obviously 100K ain't what it used to be. I can tell you that right now. Do I make $10? Yeah, I make significantly more than $10 a day. Depends on the day. Depends on the day. All right, so we're gonna load up on these. Love it. Bam. Oh, motherfucker. So we got a lot of daggers. We're just becoming a dagger salesman at this point. I think my salary is like public knowledge, believe it or not. I think you can actually like Google me on like Social Blade or something to actually tell you exactly how much money I make. Yeah, it's one of the things when you become like a social media person or anybody on the internet, like, you have like no privacy or anything. I'm pretty sure you guys could probably go look up how much money I make right now, because the internet is just savage like that. Crazy thing is, people are probably actually gonna go look it up right now. Oh, for real, dude? Let me check. Let me check real quick. Is the only? Oh no, doubt when you yeah, what I like, donations are a very small portion of the money I make now. Back when I first started, damn, so I can't put this on there. Can I put the bat over here? Okay, nice. So we can't just throw it on the regular shelf. I'm actually gonna raise the price of these again to like almost 250. Like 270 is good, and we're gonna raise the price on these daggers up to like 60-ish. We were just selling too fast. Now those crowbars have actually sat for 2 days, so I might actually have to lower the price on those. We'll see how they move today. Let me see. Does this register that? So I think the bandages have to. I think it all has to be on the table, right? Yeah. Yeah, it has to be on the table. But no, donations are, it depends on like what kind of streamer you are. Like early on when I first started streaming, like, yeah, donations were like 70% of the money I made. And that's like one of the worst things though, because then you completely rely on the, like you 100% rely on the generosity of others, which is it's not a solid business plan. Like, you know what I mean? Because if one day people are just like, or something happens and people just ain't got money, you know what I mean? Now you're kind of SOL. And that's exactly what happened to me on my channel is early on, most of the income I made came from donations. So then once kind of COVID went away and people had to start going back to work and start paying their bills again and stuff like that, people just didn't have expendable income. The economy got worse and everything just got shitty. So that's when I had to decide, hey, either if I want to keep doing this, I need to like shift all of my income to ad revenue. So that's why we made the moves we did. And now 80% of the money I make is all from ad revenue. This came up on Google. As a YouTube content creator, he earns an estimated daily earning of $680 to $15.3K and monthly earnings around. Damn, bro. Yo, sign me up, dude. It really said, if I was making $15,000 a day, could you imagine, bro? I would be done with taxes. Nah, bro, the internet doing a cap, bro. I wish I made motherfucking. Damn, bro. When am I gonna get some of that? Yeah, that must be that's crazy money, dude. Monthly earnings from 20,000 to 4. Now, what do you even do if you make $400,000 a month? People don't even make that kind of money, bro. Is that even possible to make $400,000 a month? How much is that a year, bro? That's gotta be what, like 40 million? Shit, Chad, if I was making that kind of money, I wouldn't even be streaming no more, dude. I would have just saved that shit up and retired after 1 year. I would have just retired, bro. All right, we're good. Store set. We're going to send out. Yeah. So we raised the price on those. $100,000 a month? Shit. The most money I ever made in 1 month. Y'all ready for this? And y'all probably were here for it. The most money I ever made in 1 month was close to 30 grand. Chat, I made like $30,000 in a single month. Your boy. I think some of y'all are probably here for that month. 30 bands. Yeah. Nah, literally, no, it was Fred. I don't know if you guys were here when Fred donated like $22,000. One person donated me like 22 grand. It was in 1 day. It was absolutely fucking insane. I don't know if you guys were here for that stream. Yeah. Fred, y'all seen Fred in the chat? He's a monster, bro. You know, it was life-changing. Life-changing. I didn't even know what to fucking do with myself. I couldn't, my chest hurt that day. I didn't know how to function. I was just like, I just started shutting down mentally, physically. Like I was fucking freaking out. Yeah, that was wild. That was a wild day. And we've had other big stream days too. Like that was not the only one. Like we've had other big stream days. But that was like life-changing. All right, so that's good. So for this bridge, let me check one more time. So we still need one more piece of wood. We need more pipes and another rope. So we're gonna send them out to get the rope. And I'm gonna go have my one chick go and buy pipes and wood first thing. Yeah, so you worked the thing. All right. So for her, yeah, we're gonna have her buy all of these and all of these. It sucks because they only carry 2 pipes a day, which is freaking dog shit. So we're gonna send her out to buy that really fast for us, and then Mr. Beast makes $17 million a month. That's fucking crazy, bro. George, don't downplay yourself, bro, because you were here. You and ATG. It was one of your very first. It was when you first started coming around, George. You and ATG. Crystal was streaming, I believe. We were doing like a co-stream, and George and another viewer who we haven't seen since went absolutely ballistic. Like the amount of donations they sent, it was fucking crazy. It was absolutely crazy. George, don't downplay that shit, bro. That was at the time, that was the biggest donation stream I ever had in my entire career. And George was it was like him and another person going back and forth with donations. It was fucking crazy. It was so crazy. John Pond, what's up, brother, man? Yeah. So we're good on that. I still gotta figure out, and then yeah, we'll have him work security again. I did make this thumbnail. Yep. All right. So how do I use this paint, guys? What do we do with this? Decorate your walls. So how do I use it? Do I? Okay, I got it. So we can go with like the red, maybe? Oh, look at that. Okay. It wasn't even super chats, prisoner. That was $21,000 in straight donation. Yeah, like straight up Streamlabs donations, bro. That was no YouTube 30%. That was straight to me. Yeah, it was fucking absolutely legendary, bro. Yep. It was wild. I still to this day cannot believe that shit even happened. Yeah, it was like one of, you see those videos where people are like, oh yeah, Mr. Beast came into my live stream and donated fucking $10,000. And it's just like when it was happening, I was like, there's no way in the world this is like really me right now. Like there's no way this is really happening. Like I could not, and it wasn't even fucking Mr. Beast or anything like that. You know what I mean? And that's why it meant so much more to me too, because this was coming from somebody who truly gave a shit about me and my family, and not just somebody who was just coming in and just like showing out or doing something stupid, like just doing something random. It wasn't random, and I think that's why it meant so much, because it meant a lot to him, and then it meant a lot to us, and like it hit so much different, guys. Yeah, it was so much better. Like it was insane. All right. So we got our walls painted now. Oh, I do want to actually maybe get that new floor, but no, I don't know Fred personally. No, like he's a good friend of ours now, obviously, after being here for so long. But no, it's not like I don't know him. No, like he just was a viewer, and he was just extremely generous. I'm gonna raise these up too, because we kind of blew through those a little fast. Get those up a little bit. We barely have any fucking products right now. What day is oh, my bad. Well, when you think about how things used to be back in the day, it makes it even more crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, George. It's wild, man. A lot of times it was hard to process. Yeah, I still have a hard time processing that I play video games for a living. You know what I mean? Obviously, I don't think this will be forever. I'm pretty sure, you know, at some point I'll become relatively irrelevant and won't be able to financially support myself long term with just this alone, you know. But even if that is the case, like, you know, it's been a great ride, and I've honored and had a blast doing what I do. And obviously I'd love to do it as long as I absolutely am allowed to, you know what I mean? But yeah, nothing. Everything's all looted up. So as soon as she comes back from that store run, I'm going to send her out. Yep, she's right here. We're going to send her out to try to see if we can get her to get some rope. We need one more rope. It's so crazy. So like when you, obviously it's the apocalypse. So we're doing store orders. Instead of having a delivery truck, you're sending out runners to go and loot the world, bro. It's crazy. All right, yeah, we can possibly get rope out of here. 9.3% chance to get rope, so. I don't know why I don't bring these boxes into the back and open them in the back instead I like open them outside. Look at that. Oh yeah, so that's all of that. So I think now all we need is rope and a couple more copper pipes. I don't know if is there a spot we can send her to loot for copper pipes? Not there. Oh, the construction site or this out of the depot here? No. No. And no. So there is no looting of copper pipes right now. We have to, we're gonna have to shop for 2 more days. We're gonna have to keep buying them. How do I handle health insurance for the whole family? So yeah, that was one of the things, one of the hardest things to try to, one of the biggest hurdles for sure. But obviously you guys know when I was in Afghanistan, I got blown up twice. I suffered traumatic brain injury, 2 perforated eardrums, took shrapnel in my legs, and I struggle with PTSD quite a bit. I'm a lot better than I was now, or was before, but lady, I don't know how to help you. Like this. Oh, maybe this is how you do it. Maybe you gotta, oh, okay, yeah. So you gotta pick the bandage up. Bitch, why y'all keep putting that shit over there? So I get disability, and from the military, like it's like my pension almost, I guess you could say, for my time in the service, and it covers my family's health insurance, which is nice, because if it wasn't for that, it'd be really miserable. Oh, look at that dude's kit, man. That's dope. Oh, beer. Let me grab that. Throw this back here. Can make another spiked bat, too. But when I first initially got out the military, I was really, really messed up. Like my mind was, I was fucking fried. You can ask the wife, guys. I was not a normal person back then. It's just so, because like in order to do what I had to do, like what you have to do a lot of times, like you just mentally are not fit for society, dude. Like it's pretty bad, and I just was not a functioning member of society when I got back. Oh, come on, security. I was about to say, dude, don't do me like that. But then I did get some help, and I started doing good. But yeah, it's like there was a point. It was really rough. But I wanted to be a cop. Like as you know, when you get out of the military, especially doing my job, you don't have a whole lot of options in life. I could have been a construction worker, I could have been a truck driver, or I could have been a cop. Like that's about it. Like I didn't have any technical background, and when you go to fill out a resume, and you're like, yeah, I can kill people real good. Like that shit, like it doesn't get you a good paying job unless you want to stay in that life. And even a lot of those jobs, they don't pay that well. You know what I mean? So yeah, for the job resume, it's not the greatest thing, honestly. What? So yeah, but I wanted to be a cop when I first got out because it was one of the only things I could do. And if I would have joined with the mental disability shit I had, dude, they would have disqualified me for sure. So I waived, like I asked them to please not put PTSD on my record, because it was gonna fuck me over. So they hooked it up. I forgot what they classified it as at the time. Instead of calling it PTSD, they call it like generalized anxiety disorder with panic disorder or something. I forgot what the hell they called it, but it wasn't PTSD. And because I just didn't want to. I needed a job, obviously, and I was so scared that shit was gonna screw me over. So they got rid of the PTSD moniker, and I didn't have to worry about that. But as soon as I started streaming full time, I just went back to the VA. I was like, hey, can you guys like reenact like that shit? And it was literally like a light switch. I didn't even have to go through any approvals. They take one look at my service record, and it's like, here's your disability. So it worked out real nice. It was very, very easy for me to do. Again, like I said, you take one look at my service record and it just speaks for itself. I don't generally talk about that shit. I don't like to boast about that shit. I don't give a shit. I don't want anybody to feel bad for me. I don't want anybody to think I'm some fucking stupid ass war hero or anything. I can give a shit less about any of that. Damn, bro, come on. Yeah, so when nighttime comes, you got shot. You got one security ain't enough. Damn, already got an RE9 DLC coming out in June? We'll clean those zombies up in the morning. We did get another fucking rope too, so we got both ropes. Now all we need, guys, is the copper pipes. But the store only, unfortunately, the store only has 2 at a time. So, but what if the zombies stop when you close the store too? Because it like stops time, and I think the zombies stop coming too. I am exhausted though, so we'll just do this in the morning. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing some Resident Evil 9 DLC, though. For sure. It kind of sucks that we lost another customer, but it didn't seem like it hit our It didn't seem like it hit our, whatchamacallit, that bad, honestly. Our rep. So I could do a spiked bat. We could put that up there for the day. Oh, what is that present, dude? What is that? All right, hold on. Let's get these into the back room. I don't know why I wasn't doing this in the back room before. I'm actually so annoyed at myself, bro. Got this big ass back room, and instead I was opening all the boxes and running this stuff in individually. Yeah, daggers. I don't even think we sold a single dagger. We're probably gonna have to lower the price for sure. Yeah, we didn't sell not one. What did we bump those up to? 65. So maybe we'll go down. Go down to like 55. We'll see if that helps him move. And even bandages sold a little slow. So we'll go 30 on bandages. Keep those. Like I said, I don't mind things selling slower. That's for damn sure. But we need to sell things, obviously. And then what is the price on these planked or sticks? 35. So we can go up to like 50 on that. And then let's get this open. Oh, shit. Okay, so we got some wine. Let me keep a box back here. I don't know why I don't keep a box back here. Yeah. Did we sold out all of our antibiotics, didn't we? Yeah, we did. And another rope. Yeah. So we did well. We got all the ropes we needed. But yeah, now all we need in order to get this bridge up and out is 3 more pipes. 3 more pipes. And we do have enough to make a few more bandages and daggers. You know what DLC ending? Oh, where he was alive? But then I wouldn't be as sad, you know? Like that ending was legit. Give me 1 sec, guys. Ah. Yeah, I mean, I did the full process to become a police officer. I ended up, I literally had finished everything. I was all good to go. And it was right when I got out. So I bought a home because they explained to me, oh, you got to live within 45 minutes of the department. And I was like, okay, that's easy. So I went, we found a really good house. This was my house that we were living in before. So we bought it. We got it really, really cheap. Good deal. And then it was like one day my background investigator called me pissed the fuck off. He's like, what the hell did you do? And I'm like, what do you mean? What did you mean? He's like, what is this address that you just sent me? I was like, that's my new house. He's like, what is this? He was like, is this somewhere you're renting? Like, is this temporary? He's like, what is this address? And I'm like, whoa, dude, like you're like really, really mad. And he was like, I was like, no, that's my new house that I just bought. He was like, dude, what? He was like, you can't live there. And I'm like, confused. I'm like, what do you mean? He was like, you have to live within the county. And I was like, I thought they said 45 minutes. He's like, no, 45 minutes, but you still have to live within the county. He was like, you can't live outside of the county. And I'm like, he was like, dude, is there anybody that you know that lives in Syracuse, like area? And I'm like, no, like, I literally just got out the military, dude. I don't know anybody around here. And he's just like, so you don't have an address? And we went back and forth. So they reached out to the police chief and the sheriff, because I signed up to be with a sheriff department, and they went to the sheriff, they went to the freaking mayor, everybody. They were trying to pull strings to get me in, and eventually it came down to, they were just like, listen, dude, we can't like give you an exemption on this because we just disqualified like 5 other people for the same thing, and it wouldn't be right for. And I was like, nah, it's all good. So I literally disqualified myself because I bought a house outside the county. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I'm happy because, you know, I am where I am because of that. So it is what it is. All right, let's get these guys set up. Last job, and we're gonna have her go to here. We're gonna have her buy these copper pipes. Unfortunately, we can only buy 2, which kind of sucks. But yeah, he was pissed. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why was he so mad? At the time, though, like I said, I just got out of the military. All right. And no, this isn't the last stream. We're going to be doing one more stream after this. It's going to be a little bit of a late one. Like I said, I started late today because I was out. The sewer was getting fixed today, so. But hopefully we'll sell a bit more today now that we lowered the prices. No, it wasn't NYPD. I live upstate. I live in upstate New York. All right, I'm hoping, we're making good money though, for real. Baseball bat and a saw blade. I still have not been able to find that damn saw blade though. So we go here, unlock the small crates. While crafting, each material has a 30%. Oh, not being consumed. That's huge. We'll get these bigger crates here. And this will allow hardwood planks. I don't know what that is. Another 25 off crafting. All right. And then management. I want to get another employee. Increase all world shop stocks by 100%. Let's go. Why did we not get that before? That's so annoying, dude. That's so annoying. I wonder if it restocks them today, because if so, I could send her back over there for another. No, it's zeroed out for the day. Damn it. Well, now we'll be able to buy more going forward. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I tried to be a cop. That was my. That was my thing. Wait, Rich, you said you're a cop? Bro, what part of New Jersey are you a cop in, bro? What part of New Jersey are you a cop in, bro? He said weird, right? I don't think it's weird, bro. I just think you like the party, dude. All right, I'm gonna give this bandage to this lady. There's dude. your eternal gratification is nice, but what about some? Okay, whatever. He just fucking took off. Do I need any help around here? Should we pick up a fourth? Yeah, we'll grab him. His security's 2. Yeah, we'll grab him. All right, little dude, listen. I need you to come over here. Nope. All right, I need you to go and loot this hunting store. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you're still in right now, Rich? That's what's up, bro. Damn, throwing the fucking box. I would have wrote out my I would have wrote out 20 years in reserves. I would have wrote out 20 years, just done the rest of my time in the reserves, but it was I would have lost more money because my disability is more than if I tried to like get my pension or whatever. Because like when you retire early in the middle, or even with the reserves and stuff like that, my pension was not going to be that high. So in the end, I ended up just saying screw it and just. I guess you could say I kind of got medically retired. But I didn't go through the actual retirement process. All right, nice. All right, she's back. So we're going to send her now out to hit the grocery store. Thank you. So Rich, back in the day, you had to choose one or the other. Yeah, it was super sucky, dude. You had to choose military disability or you had to choose your pension. You couldn't get both. It was the dumbest fucking thing ever, dude. Because they're kind of two different things. But I believe it was Trump's first term. He changed the law. So now you get both. Yeah, you get both of them. Yeah, it's really, really nice. So you get your you get disability and you get your pension. Yeah, that's super sweet. But back before that, yeah, it was one or the fucking other. It was so stupid. Because they're for two different things. One is because you did your time, you served, you got your pension, and then the other one was because you were injured or suffer some type of disability from the military. And I'm like, how the fuck are you gonna make them choose one or the other? Obviously, people always ended up choosing whatever one was more. But yeah, it was such a dumb rule. But yeah, that got changed quite a few years ago. Oh, PP says I chose pension. Now I have 2. Yeah, it's really, really dope. I think that was one of the greatest changes they did for veterans in the country. It was really cool. Damn, ladies, just fucking push me. Why don't you? Goddamn. Yo, look at these people, man. They're just making a like. I can't do it, Jet. It's pissing me off. All right, we're good. All right, get out there, security. Top flight security. Nah, Tim's having a baby. He had his baby yesterday. Yeah, he had his baby yesterday. He sent me a picture of all the adorableness. Or today, yeah, today. I thought it was last night, but I didn't check the time on the Discord message. I should probably check the radio and see when our next horde night is. Nothing. Oh my God, what are these fucking people doing, bro? Why are they knocking the bandages all over the place? Damn. Okay. Back then it was called double dipping to get both, but it doesn't. Yeah, I get why it would be called double dipping, Kenya, but it's for two different things. You know what I mean? One of them is like any pension, any state or federal job where you serve 20 years, you hit a certain point of your career, you get to a certain rank, and then you can retire off of your pension. That's a very common thing. State jobs, cops, a lot of jobs have pensions. You know what I mean? So you had your pension that you earned because of the time you served. But then disability was, say during your service, you got blown up and lost both of your legs. And then, or not that extreme. Let's say you got blown and you got blown up, the vehicle rolled over and you fucking really jacked your back up. And now when you get out the military, you can't work that well, you know what I mean? Say your back's so fucked up you have a hard time working now for the rest of your life. That's what disability money's for. So it's like I don't understand how it's double dipping because they're for two completely different things. And military disability is really hard to get. Like you have to do like rechecks every 5 years. Like they're very, very anal with that shit. So they don't just give money to anybody. You gotta make sure you're fucked up. You gotta be able to prove you're fucked up too, to be service connected. So yeah, it's. All right, so we're gonna end this because I don't want to fuck around. All right, GG's. So today was not the greatest day financially. How much money did I even make? Oh, that's what they called it before. I got you, Ken. Yeah. No, yeah, they called it double dipping. That's so wild. Yeah, we lost money. I don't think we're really. Let me see. Sales 274. Yeah, we're not really selling very much. We might have hit the breaking point with our prices, guys. If I'm being honest with you. All right. I think we hit the breaking point on our prices. We're gonna have to kind of lower shit. I remember pension was deducted from pay, like taxes in the military. Oh shit, dude. Look at that. All of that. I just realized that all of our employees match. Like we got two little dudes and then two of the same chick. We did have another guy early on. He died though. Yeah, he was killed like day. I don't even think he made it through his first day of work. He died. All right, so we're looking good. All right, so let me get this squared away. Hold on, give me 1 sec, guys. I don't know why I did that because I had to redo it. All right. Whoops. There we go. Not becoming an officer. I know 2 people went in a bit crazy from the pressure. Yeah, dude, I don't I'm really happy I didn't do it either. I'm happy my life went the way it did. Obviously somebody was looking out for me. Cuz God only knows me with everything I was going through mentally. I probably would have made some really bad decisions as a police officer, especially back then. I was a very angry person. Not somebody not somebody that should be a cop for sure. You would think a lot of military guys would be like shoe-ins for police work, but it's very very different because in the military, like you just like your whole job, you are trained to kill people. Like that is it. That is the whole purpose of your job is to kill people. Um, where when you're a cop, your job is very different. Like the number one part of your job, like killing people is the last thing you're supposed to do as a cop. Where in the military, that's the number one focus. That's what everything is focused about. It's just how to hone you and train you to be the most proficient and effective killing machine, you know. But so a lot of the times when I look at it, I'm like, dude, a lot of military guys don't make great cops realistically because they're just not very, the jobs are very different, very, very different jobs. I'm not saying that military guys can't be cops. Obviously, there's guys out there who become very, you know, very successful police officers and they do have a very successful career. But yeah, the jobs are, they're very, very different. I ever watched the show The Rookie on Hulu? No, I have not. Is it good? All right. I'm getting a second stream set up right now for you guys. UK police are unarmed. That's wild, bro. Is it like a comedy show, The Rookie? Quick, thank you so much for the 5, man. Marine sniper I knew applied for Chicago and Cook County PD, rejected due to lack of empathy and remorse. Yeah, yeah, dude, it's the psyche values, man. I had a rough time going through mine, but I had to fudge some things, obviously, and that's the scary part about psych evaluations is there's no way to truly know what's going on in someone's head. You can ask them, you can ask all the questions you want, but you're never gonna get what's that person's truly thinking. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I passed my psych eval when I probably shouldn't. I passed mine. It's too predictable, but it's a decent show. It's like a drama. I mean, I might check it out though. I haven't watched a cop show in forever. I love cop movies though. You know, obviously one of my favorite movies of all time is Training Day. Yo, K9 is so sick. Yeah, we had K9 guys that were with us when I was in Afghanistan and Iraq and shit. They're attached to us, and the dogs they do all like they were detecting weapon caches and things like that. It was really cool. But yeah, we had a couple K9 guys attached to us. Those dogs are awesome. Super fucking super smart dogs. I'm like literally they can get a scent of like a dude like because like the way they showed off when we were in Mojave Viper, they showed off like how the dogs work, and they had a guy who was in a building who had an AK, right? So they simulated like the guy who was shooting the AK out the window at us, and obviously we all took cover. We returned fire, and then when we rushed the building, the guy wasn't there, but the gun was still on the ground. So they brought the dog in. The dog sniffed the gun or the rifle, right? And then they like said something to him, and then they released him, and the dog fucking boom took off, just whew, ran over and up and behind this container and fucking grabbed the dude's leg, and he had like obviously one of the like the protecting dog suits on, and started pulling him down. Dude was probably 100 meters. Like dog fucking just or not 100 meters, probably like 75 meters or so. That dog went fucking traced him down just by sniffing the rifle. Went and found the dude. I was like, that's fucking crazy, bro. Like, yeah, those dogs are crazy. I didn't get to work too much with them in country. Like they only really brought them out like if we were searching for like weapon caches and stuff like that. But then those guys would always be kind of doing their own thing. And we would go in, we'd provide security, we'd cordon off the area, and then they'd bring in like the dogs and EOD and stuff like that to look for weapon caches. Because sometimes they would do booby trap, or they would put IEDs and stuff like that, crush boxes and shit around like their weapon caches. So they'd always have to call in EOD and bomb guys, and they'd get the dogs in there. But yeah, we were always kind of just holding security on the cordon off the area, holding security while they do their thing. And yeah, we never get to really work directly with them. That was only in training. We got to do it. But yeah, those dudes were cool. Those dudes are super fucking cool. Now, and when I see now, I was like, man, I wish I would have joined the Marines and been an MP for real. Cause I would have loved to do that with the dogs. But my dumb ass didn't know anything about the jobs when I joined. So I was just like, let me just do some like, fuck, I just want to pull triggers. I should have done a cool job like that. All right. So yeah, we're going to be doing another stream here. I got that set up already. So I want to say thank you guys. I know I got a little talky at the end there. I do apologize, but we were kind of just chilling out anyways, doing the store. But I want to say thank you. I do appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out. We're not done for the night. We're actually doing some State of Decay here in just a minute. So I'm going to transfer you guys over to that stream. Hopefully I'll see a bunch of you guys there. But if not, I do hope you have a great rest of your night. Remember, if you guys want to see more of this, smash that like button, drop some comments. Let me know what you guys thought. And yeah, if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. I do appreciate it. On the road to 200K, guys. Making it happen. So again, I love you. If I don't see you in the next stream, have a great rest of your night. And everybody else, just give me a minute. And yeah, see you guys in just a few seconds. All right. Peace.